Shalom, y'all. I hope you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another general reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. And those of you who are brand new to the little group, welcome, and all of that. Really, if you are upright in heart, I just thank you for being that way in the earth. I want to give a shout out, and I'll do this on a couple of upcoming videos because I don't know if the person will catch every video or not. Thank you. I love you too, and I appreciate you, and you are fantastic, and may Jehovah just chase you down, baby, with many blessings. And you have no idea what that did for me. And I just want to say thank you, sweetheart. That was nice. That was a sweet, kind heart operating in the earth today, and I just love you too. Thank you very much as a friend. I appreciate you. And so anyway, those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, today I made a request for help that's rightfully, mine to request, because people know that I have been suppressed. And anyway, I just want to say thank you to the kind-hearted people of the earth. So anyway, so we're already having some cards here. Okay. This just came out in that other reading. Thank you, Jehovah, for clarified messages. We just bind, block, and rebuke all negative, foul, demonic, wicked, dark energies and forces right here, right now. Command for the truth to come out for any given person right here, right now. So obviously we have the Seven of Wands. That's a victory, but that's also somebody trying to block somebody. We have the Eight of Swords. Is somebody in their head. Some people are just in their own head. Some people go to the mirror and this is what they see. Although they're showing up on the outside looking to hold to other people, when they look at themselves, it's how they're viewing themselves, or something's taking place and they've just really something's here. I mean, it just tells it, so just let it speak to you how it needs to. We have the Three of Wands, and this is about waiting for your ships to come in. It could be trading and skill and things like that. It's making a decision here. We also have generosity that jumped out for us here, and this is giving to those who are less fortunate. Right now, that's huge. Thank you very much. We also have a spy and communication, checking people out on the internet. Some people's freaking gossipy stuff has been nothing but freaking fake and things like that. We've had an imposter for some people. We also have public rewards and public recognition here. This has been a war. Obviously it has. Somebody's been in their head because of some things that, have taken place where this public stuff, people know about some fake communication of some kind. Okay? Decisions here, back and forth, somebody trying to get their balance. Maybe this was work. That's 8 pentacles there. This in the Rider-Waite, it's secret exchanging for some in a very physical way. We got other people looking at somebody making a decision about something that's possibly happened today. We also have the Six of Cups, and that's something to do with your past, or somebody that from your past, or blast from the past. Some type of communication from a soulmate. Soulmates don't have to be your family. But we do have a victory here showing up. Show me 2 more cards, please. It's a forgiveness card with the Six of Cups. Somebody just been in their head in nostalgia and really in their head. Trying to manifest some type of ideas, trying to make a decision. Yeah, backstabbing crap. Well, if somebody's communication has been fake, it jumped on the Page of Swords, and this little guy is really looking at something freaking fake here. Then the communication has been fake. If you've been talking to somebody, maybe this is checking somebody out on the internet stuff. If you've been talking to somebody on the internet, you found out that this is a fake person, then it was a fake freaking person. Okay? And somebody's trying to put somebody up in their head. and things like that. Somebody could be, facing incarceration, and they're up in their head about it because they know that they've done some things gossipy that is connected to this little spy here. Okay, obviously we got the law. That can be the law checking somebody who's just freaking fake. There's something public here, but we have a backstabbing piece of crap, babbling nothing, and all of that. That could be an actual death, but I mean, my God, somebody just literally just sucked the life out of somebody really bad, just really in their freaking head. That's 18 swords there, man, which is 9 swords up in your head in your bed. Well, so if somebody getting the victory over that, then you are, because that's a wounded warrior with 9 wands there. Obviously, somebody was put up in their head for how long now, and has had to learn how to get up regardless. People putting fake people in your path and think you talking to that. Well, you just go ahead and talk right back and make the fool look like a fool, is what I say. Ask them questions that only you and that person could ever know. What else you want to bring out here, please? The 2 of swords. A lot of swords out here. Wow. It's 11 swords. Would take you right back to a stalemate card anyway. And somebody just sitting there and pouting. And we've got other people trying to get somebody on board, and they're just sitting there with their freaking hands crossed, and they need a freaking alignment. Because they're mental. Somebody's just freaking mental, but somebody's won a war here. Somebody has won a war. Give me 3 more cards. Decisions are out here. Forgiveness is out here. Well, if you don't forgive, baby, you're not going to ever be forgiven. There's death. And I just did a reading just a minute ago, and death was one of the overall energies. This is a transformation. Something's ended in a very big way with the sea of people for some people. Because that's the mem. That is the flood. That's the rain. That's an unknown spring. How did this happen? Where did it come from? Why did it have to happen? It could be a physical death. It could be a mental death, an emotional death. It could be a death of any kind. So secrets, money, properties, sexual things. All right. And so, what the crap is happened here is somebody's done something in secret and exchanged something for some people. Worked on something. Some people were watching to see what somebody was going to do because somebody had been sitting in a stalemate and has been fake. But somebody's won some type of a battle here in a very big way. Regardless if somebody was backstabbing to them with their words. There's something here that's transformed everything. So consequences, decisions are really big out here. And somebody made a consequence today. I mean, because I did a reading earlier, and somebody was sitting there at a crossroad last night on a reading that I did, and I did another reading today, and my God, we had all kinds of crap out there, and somebody just unbridled in their ambition. This card was there, and there was just a bunch of people there, and something's taking place in a very big way. So there's the 7 of Wands again. Once again, it could be your ex. Okay, there's ex issues for some people. Things have died. It's transformed everything. And we have the King of Cups looking into a book. Emotionally intelligent love situations for some people. This is dreamy energy. This is a consequence card, and somebody made a choice, and it's transformed everything. It's ended something. It's brought. We got a victory card here, a victory card here. And if this is the law, then somebody got the scales over their head, because we can find that card there with the scales within it. Okay, something legal has been here. This is a spy. Messages are here. Travel. Okay, this is Cupid's arrow. Something very fast is showing itself here with this card. What do you want to do? Well, we definitely have victory for somebody who's standing in the upright. And it's public. And it's good that something's ending that's been backstabbing people. This stuff needs to get out of the earth. Why does it even have to exist? Pride is what makes this stuff exist. If it's just your own thoughts, and you finally, was able to put to rest something about your past with other people, that's great. Then you get the victory here. There's a consequence if you don't, or there already was a consequence in somebody's choice that they made. They were creative with it. This is I create. This is I'm dreaming. And I believe that what I'm creating here is something dreamy or something like that. But that didn't pay off for somebody, because for every person that you were really fighting a war with somebody, somebody's won it publicly. And the other person lost in a very big way. If they were backstabbing, don't pay off to be that way, people. It just don't. There's been a magnetic pull. This goes back to magnetic stuff. There's been a real big magnetic pull. Because we had that rune that came out about a strong compulsory tie with the Four of Cups. And this is somebody who's missed an opportunity somewhere. This is discouragement. This is boredom, stuck in a rut with, relationship stuff. And if somebody did step out and made a decision to do something sexual, because this goes back to our genitals, then it cost them something really big. It cost a war on their end, because somebody was fake. And we got 2 communication cards here. But it's a page. It's childish energy. If you're having to have some stupid war out here. This says to open your eyes to new possibilities. Okay, that the war's over, it's over. So the Six of Cups is coming out here twice. This is deep past stuff then. And this is big time memories about something from childhood that's really just locked into the psychology of somebody's mind. Let's take us back to the psychology of our mind here with the 8th house. And somebody's mind with the 8 swords is just, they're twisted somehow. If they're in the occult, this in the negative goes back to the occult as we know, then they are. And this came up earlier, and I'm going to say it again because it hit me again. Somebody's been doing mirror work in a very occultic, secret way with magic, and it's cost their mind. It's literally cost their ever-loving freaking mind, because they're kook now. And you get involved in that dark stuff, that black magic crap, it just really is something from the deep past has taken place with that, I feel, for somebody. It's really cost a lot of people. It saddens my heart, people. It really does. So yeah, and the 8 of Swords coming out twice. And they really are in their mind. Somebody's twisted. They're illusional. They're trapped. They've been trapped in their mind. They have lack of self-confidence because of some things that have freaking taken place. Because of the backstabbing nastiness. They've set as a freaking stalemate. They're afraid to take action towards something. Why? You're gonna, if you're not in the occult, and you've got a bunch of choices, and something's taken place, and you're going to operate in fear, you become your own disgrace, people. You really have. There's lies here. The 7 of Swords, lies. These are somebody who strategized and did something and was fake in their communication. This all swords coming out. That's our thoughts. That's our words. 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, 8 of Swords twice, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. That's a lot of mental stuff. Well, we've been following that crap for a while. It just don't pay to lie, people. If you don't quickly make a thing right, if nothing else, I like to do these kind of readings because it shows us, it ever more keeps it in front of our face to know what something can turn out like. Okay? It's profitable for us to keep something continually before us to know that if I do this, or if I backbite somebody, if I lie, then I'm going to turn up like this and I'll lose in the end. I will literally be empty on the inside. I won't feel anything. I'll be afraid. I won't know how to get up and take action. And you just really lose. You die. We have the death card here. It transforms everything, people. It really does. So if you've been back and forth about a matter with other people, or warlike stuff, or family stuff, is involved, and there's something deceptive around it, because we have the deception card here, I really think more than once or twice, I would just literally say, no, get away from me, because I want my life. I don't want death. Because it really cost somebody. It really has. So there's been a bribery. We know that the scripture states that if you take a bribe, you curse yourself. There's a curse there. And somebody says, hey, I need a favor from you. You do this for me, because it's a trading card. You do this for me. then I'll do this for you. But if you don't figure out what, if somebody just say, no, look, what do you need? And find out the motive behind it, and you just give, that's different. And somebody needs something. If somebody needs something done, I'll do this for you. I'll scratch your back and you scratch mine. I don't feel like that's a bribe, but if there's a motive behind that to hurt somebody because there's been a war here, then that's a cursed thing, people. Some people paid somebody off to go do something really bad. Death issues are here. Okay, it was a consequence with that kind of stuff. We all know what a bribe is. So even out the scales, or it's going to be an abomination if you don't. And we've had this several times in the last couple of months, probably. We've had it come out before on the channel. We know, and the divine has over and over has told people to go make a thing right, and they didn't, and then they lost out because you only got space and time to make something right, people. It says, don't leave me. Somebody said, don't leave me, and somebody lost their mind, possibly because they did. Somebody wouldn't forgive, or somebody kept having some type of a sexual situation go on, or whatever that crap that is for any given person, something with the past. There's been some type of secret watching. We got FBI Secret Service here as well, watching secretly. There's someone that needs a doctor. Yes, there are. And there's a best friend here as well. There's a boss here. And Jehovah says to give back what's not yours. Well, yes, we already know people stole some crap, and other people know that. They do know it. We also have a hotel here at the top, and we have blood guilty energy. Well, there's death here. And we know that people have been trying to be secret about that death. And everything in the dark will come to the light, because that's what Jehovah's word says, and he won't have it come back void to him. When he says it, he means it, and it will return to him. That's right. It came right back saying, yes, you're right. It's exactly what you said was going to happen. It did happen this way, and you said that if this happens, or you do this, and this is what the consequence is, and it will return to him with a yes and amen. That's right. Better take a big look here tonight in what's out here. If somebody wants to bribe you on something, this is your outcome. You die in a very big way. You lose out in something. There's a consequence here. You don't do the right thing. You don't walk in love. There's a consequence. You lose already from the moment you take the bribe. Shalom.